We've all heard of having a cup of wassail at Christmas time. We've even heard of wassailing as an event, a celebration of merriment, as in here we come a-wassailing. But did you know we still go wassailing today? Funding for the story of carols provided by Jim and Betty Holthauser in honor of their parents Alfred and Betty Marie Pence and Normand and Patricia Holthauser. Wassail as a beverage is a kind of warm cider mixed with brandy, cream, fruit, eggs, and spices. It's a traditional old world holiday libation. Wassailing as an event is more complicated because it's changed and adapted several times over the centuries. It all started, according to legend, with a Saxon maid named Rowena, who, in offering the prince a bowl of cider, exclaimed "Was hail," a phrase of Nordic origin meaning "be hail" or "be in good health." Over the years, that legend became a tradition. In the Middle Ages, when stewards brought in bowls of wine, the crowd gathered in the great hall for the holiday feast would shout "Was hail," good health to all. But wassailing is an ancient tradition. In pagan times, wassailing was the practice of visiting the orchard and blessing the dormant winter trees in hopes of encouraging a bountiful harvest the following year. The ritual involved gathering in the forest on the evening of January 5th, or Twelfth Night. Revelers gathered around a giant bowl of wassail, drank, sang songs of blessing to the trees, even offering them a taste of the celebration by pouring a bit of the ale on their roots. We still recognize Twelfth Night today from Shakespeare's play bearing the same name, and of course the song The 12 Days of Christmas. But Twelfth Night is also the eve of the Christian celebration of Epiphany, January 6th, according to the book of Matthew, the day the wise men arrived with gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh for the Christ child. And as was common in the Middle Ages, pagan and Christian traditions often intermingled and merged into a single celebration. As more and more of the population moved into the city, the practice of wassailing went with them. But there, the celebration took on a different tone. Wassailing intermingled again, this time with urban traditions, becoming more akin to what we know today as trick-or-treat. The 17th century version of wassailing quickly devolved into roving bands of young people, going door to door demanding wassail or wine from the wealthy in exchange for a song. As in trick-or-treat, non-compliance wasn't accepted lightly. Refusing to leave without satisfaction, the revelers would fire guns and break windows. Home invasions were common, drunken singers forcing their way into people's homes and loudly occupying the parlor until they were served booze and food. One lyric they sang declared, "If you don't open up your door, we'll lay you flat upon the floor." And the perennial holiday favorite, "We Wish You a Merry Christmas," is a wassailing song. The second verse demands, "Bring us a figgy pudding," and the next verse flatly states, "We won't go until we get some." As a result of all this unrest, the powers that be in Britain had seen enough, and in 1647, Puritans in Parliament passed a law banning Christmas and Easter entirely. By 1660, though, the monarchy was returned, and the Puritans were exiled to the colonies, where they encountered the same problems. Christmas was outlawed once again, not celebrated in some parts of New England until the early 19th century. But the holiday endured, and as always, wassailing adapted with the times. A much milder version emerged. Gone was the vandalism, the drinking, the begging, and licentiousness. What remained was the singing. Even the greeting "Was hail" was replaced with the English "Here's to you." And wassailing became what we know today as caroling.